The coronavirus news and the forecast, you may be happy to know that today is National Plan for Vacation Day. It's usually a day to encourage Americans to plan their vacation days for the entire year so they don't go to waste. But obviously things aren't like they used to be. A lot of people who like to use their vacation days to travel aren't even sure if they can travel this year because of the ongoing pandemic. And here to help us sort it all out is a friend of the show, Elizabeth Carey from AAA of Western and Central New York. And Elizabeth, we're just going to jump right in. Start by giving it to us straight. Can we even plan any trips in 2021?
Oh, we're seeing a lot of people planning trips for 2021, and some things you have to think about. A lot of people have flight credits to use, and a lot of people have hotel and resort credits, packages that's going to expire eventually, and there's going to be limited inventory. So we're seeing a lot of people booking a little farther out, though, summer, and then the second half of 2021, and even into 2022 and 2023.
And the U.S. Travel Association surveyed Americans in December and found that there really is just this huge pent-up demand to travel. And most American workers want to spend their paid time off doing that and traveling, and most are planning some sort of vacation in the next 6 months. So what kind of trips are people going to be taking this year? What are you hearing?
Yeah, well, 63% of people said they desperately need a vacation. And that's probably because we didn't take too many in 2020, unless it was like our own backyard or closer to home. So some of the things that we're seeing right now is people still booking cruises, even though they're docked and you can't cruise right now. The Alaskan cruise season is very popular with Western New Yorkers over the summer. People are booking that in hopes that they will be able to go in 2021. And then, of course, Disney, Universal, always popular. And a lot of people saying, which islands can I get to and get home from pretty easily without a lot of complications due to COVID and quarantines and testing, et cetera. So those are some of the things that we're seeing right now.
We talked a little bit yesterday about travel insurance. Let me ask your opinion on that. Is that a good idea in these times?
Travel insurance is always a good idea. You want to be able to protect your investment. However, you have to read the small print or work with a travel consultant who understands the ins and outs of it, because a lot of cases in 2020, travel insurance didn't cover COVID-19 because it was a known threat. Once it was a known threat, it wouldn't be covered by most insurance unless you got canceled for any reason. So those are some of the things you need to consider. And that's why planning is so important in advance, taking time to really figure out what the best plan is for you to book your trip.
And travel is obviously cleaner, like now with COVID-19 protocols, and prices seem to be a lot lower. How long do you expect those sorts of things to continue for travelers?
So while airfare is very reasonable right now, that went up over Tampa for the Super Bowl with a lot of Bills fans hoping that we were going to get there. So we saw a spike with something like that. But for the most part, you can get to Florida for, $250 round trip, which is really a great price if people are considering going. A lot of family trips got canceled or postponed last year for February break and also for Easter. So a lot of families looking to do that and take advantage of those low flight prices. And also hotel prices are also pretty low right now. There's plenty of bargains out there.
Elizabeth Carey from AAA. And Elizabeth, really quick, a shout out for that Key West basement renovation that you did during the pandemic. It looks great.
Yeah, that's our fake window back here. We figured if we have to warm up in Buffalo on a day like today, we'll come down to Key West in our basement.
I'll take it. It's good stuff. Elizabeth, thank you. And thanks everybody for watching. As always, remember you can keep texting us your questions and your comments to 716-849-2200. Stick around. Scott and Mary Alice are back with Channel 2 News at 6 right after this.